YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. We're gonna make a video today. We're voicing over. Here's some shots from our flight from Des Moines to Chicago, and we got to Chicago and we had to run from the terminal where we were ahead of schedule. And we're gonna show you this stuff to help you understand our entire experience at Nall. It was amazing. But it was hot and heavy. I mean, we were working like crazy. We got to bed late, got up early. It was like a 1:30 getting to bed, leave at 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., whatever, get up, get ready to get to the airport.
Yep.
And we're here at Chicago. You can see we're going into the quarantine area because we were early. And taking off from Chicago, flying to
Greensville, Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Was a beautiful airport there too. Chicago
nice.
was Chicago, like always. Anybody who's been to Chicago knows what I mean. But
we didn't really see much of it.
No, we didn't. We were running, and it was busy, but it wasn't near as busy as it was in Charlotte, North Carolina on the way home. It was nuts.
Terrible.
So anyway, more about that some other time. But for now, we just wanted you to get a feel for the entire experience. We know others have gone and they've camped the entire week, or week and a half. I think is more like
10
what
days.
It is. 10 days. At Nall. I would suggest, 3, 4, 5 days minimum. If you get bad weather, you don't want it to sour your entire experience. We did get rain for a couple of days. One full day was rainy, but we only actually experienced rain as a problem for like part of the day, for like maybe 3 hours of the day.
Yeah.
And I mean, these guys, if you think I'm a nut, an RC nut, these guys are big RC nuts because they're into this experience totally, even more so than we are. So we're going to do some time lapse. We're getting ready to land at the airport and we're going to get right into it. You'll see us driving and we'll be arriving at Triple Tree, which is about half an hour or so away from where we stayed in our hotel. And it was a great experience. We had a nice hotel. Where were we?
We were at an American or a Holiday Inn Express.
The city.
Greenville.
So we were in Greenville. And we had about a 35-minute drive. So if you get a rental car, you can drive. It's nice to have a rental car because then you can drive around Triple Tree. It is huge. It's like 3.5 or 4 mile drive inside the facility. It is gigantic. And by the way, 1-lane road. You're constantly driving off on the shoulder, driving back on the road. When you go in, you drive up to the main building, you sign in, you check in, you're done. It's golden. It takes you 10 minutes. Everybody is really helpful. Nobody locks anything up. It's safe place. I mean, millions and millions of dollars worth of planes, RC batteries, chargers, everything. Sailboats, cars, trucks. So this is where we're going to talk a little bit more and we'll do it live on the video, but just this is our intro. We wanted you to see how we got there. And if you decide to come, either plan on camping, bring a fifth wheel, RV, or rent one of those. We suggest if you're from a long ways away, fly in, get a rental car. You'll need it. And we'll just go ahead and let the audio on the video take over from here. Guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We will do our very best. Great people at Nall. Amazing experience. You got to check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be more audio later.
We're turning?
And dogs.
Oh, there it is.
Nall, we're here. Okay. All right. See you in a minute. YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. I found somebody even more insane than usual. Here he is. His name's John, and he's gonna let me fly this thing like an insane person does. Tell us about this plane, John.
All right, so this is the Extreme Flight 104 Extra NG. It's running a 120cc engine by Desert Aircraft. It has a 27-inch prop on the front. And it's got, it's got a total of 9 servos, and each of them put out 1,000 ounce-inches of torque.
And then what's coming across your brain that would cause you to let somebody like me fly this thing?
You know,
I'm just kidding. I don't want to talk you out of it. All right, we're going to clip the fly. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to start this thing right now.
all right, I'm gonna have you stand on the tail. So you're gonna stand like this.
Yep.
And the tail's gonna ride up against the back of your legs.
All right, sounds good.
It's gonna be about 60 pounds of thrust on the back of your legs.
Okay.
spotter.
So they're going to take off right now, and then he's going to let me take the reins and do a couple of circles, and it's going to be amazing.
All right, here we go.
And yes, I did get sprayed with fuel. It was awesome.
Okay, you stay on my left side. Brian's going to stand over here. Brian, you going to come over here? Okay. All right, here we go.
Yes, yes, I see what you've done there. It's exactly the way I would have done it. Yep, just like that. He's obviously been watching the videos. I can tell.
All right.
Holy cow.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here you go.
All right, buddy, gotcha. Okay. So,
Just flying in circles. Keep it about high because the guys are flying low below you.
oh, dude, this thing feels so.
Yeah, try roll. Try roll.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh man, that thing is just everything I expected it might be. All right, am I high enough to do a loop?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, look at that lame loop. I could do better than that.
All right, try it again.
Okay. How tight can I do it?
Don't do it too tight. You can't rip the wings off these things.
Oh man, that is awesome. And you don't coordinate your turns in these things, do you?
Yes, I do.
You do coordinate?
Every turn is coordinated.
Do you ever reverse coordinate?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the sun here so the camera crew doesn't shoot me. And our agreement was that I wouldn't crash it.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, you are a really, really good pilot. Okay, so can I do an inside-out loop, at least one?
Yep, go ahead.
Man, these 3D planes
all the way
are
around.
something else,
There
man.
you go.
And I don't want to over G load your plane, so I'm just going to be very nice and very careful.
There you go.
Okay, so how we feel? You want me to just hand over the sticks again and let you do some more amazing things?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I'm going to get her leveled out.
There you go.
All right, here we go.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome. Thank you, John. Now we're just going to film and enjoy.
All right, rolling here.
So now this is what it looks like when somebody's actually good at it. That is not me. Oh yeah, don't mind that guy there. Holy cow. That is something else, guys. It's so cool. And we got him paired up now. Absolutely amazing. These guys got the skills. They've been flying less time than I have. And look how good they are, guys. You can do it. You just got to get off the couch and start. That is so sweet. They're so good that you don't even know which way to jump.
Here we go.
So guys, this is Joe Nall. They have a Nall in the fall, which is going to be in October. Generally, this is a spring event. It's a big event. This is just one of 4 main flight lines, and there's a few others, and some water lines as well. And if you guys haven't ever been out to check it out, this is the place to be in spring, and it's in South Carolina at Triple Tree. That is something else. And these guys do not have a choreograph. They just do it off the cuff by sheer skill and practice. So we got a lander over here.
I'm gonna do a rifle
So just to be clear, this kid has been flying for like 2.5 years less than I have been flying. No stabilizer, no flight controller, just straight up fly that thing. That is real skill, guys. Look at this. And then his brother is almost as good.
Coming down.
Oh my goodness. He's over here laughing. I would have been just cleaning my drawers.
Am I good for a dead stick landing?
So here he is at exactly 399 feet, I think. Yep, right at 399.9. There it is. And the camera crew is really working. Oh my goodness. Oh, is he dead stick? He's dead stick. He's totally dead. Yeah.
Dead stick!
Dead stick. Yep. He's dead. So he's flying upside down, dead stick, and he's going to bring it in for a landing. Oh my goodness. This guy is good. That's so sweet. Oh man. Wowzers. Okay, well, there you have it. Okay, so good job. That was amazing. Okay, remind them who you are.
Jonathan Chapeau.
He's good. That's amazing. All right, guys, stay tuned.
Hey guys, so we had to clip the audio out of this night flight, and the reason for that is because they have a lot of music going, and since it's copyrighted music, we can't show it. Now the music is cool and it's very fun if you're there, although it was glaring and deafening. Beyond that, it was so loud.
It was really loud.
And guys, it turns into a little bit more party atmosphere, so if you have young kids,
After dark.
after dark, it gets a little bit more crazy. I mean, there wasn't like, naked women running around and stuff, although we did hear that had happened in the past. We never experienced that. It was just more of like, a little bit more rowdier.
And this is down on the 3D line. Up on the upper lines, people would fly night radians and all sorts of stuff.
Way more like low key.
Yes.
Like, hey, we're out camping together, and that's really what's happening. People are camping, enjoying life together, just hanging out, sitting at their tents, sitting in their their awnings underneath their RVs. Maybe have a few adult beverages. Just really an awesome, fun experience. And obviously, you don't have to take part in any of that if you don't want to. But it was just a more relaxed atmosphere at night. It was cool. It was very comfortable. And so if it's a hot day and you're like, I just can't tolerate the heat, go sit in the air conditioning, go grab a bite to eat, come back, sit down for the night flight. You will enjoy it at Joe Nall. It's a really fun experience. And I know we've kind of repeated and we've kind of beat on that a little bit. But these are some of the world's best pilots, and they do crazy things that you want. It's like all the stuff we're not supposed to do, but they do it right there.
All at once.
It's an AMA section event. And, I heard this from another guy. By the way, we did see Nate. We saw him in the distance. We didn't talk to him. I was kind of bummed. I was hoping to talk to Nate. I'm sure Nate was, wanting to get back home to Abby and the new baby and stuff like that. So good for them. Congratulations, guys, sailors, for having the new baby. We're up to number 4. Just wanted to let you know if you're trying to catch up. That's good. We got 4 already. So anyway.
They're younger than us.
This all started with a conversation between Andreas and Walter Uppercroft. They've known each other for many years. Walter obviously built a the full-scale competition brand of Extra. And Andreas were actually at an event together where there were some models and some full-scale flying together, and just swapping ideas and how business is going and things like that. And it precipitated discussion about, have you ever tried taking one of the composite airplanes and putting all the mechanical devices, servos, batteries, receivers, really right underneath the seat where the pilot of the airplane would actually be sitting? Basically, you distribute the weight as close to center of gravity as possible and see how that affects the overall performance of the airplane. That was something that was done on the 330LX, and the feedback on it was actually very good. So a little extra effort was applied to making sure that we paid attention to that and worked on it a little bit. And I think in the case of this 2.6 meter airplane, you'll see that there's two elevated servos ganged up by the...
All right, guys. So again, we had audio in this. This was a rainy event. You see how it's starting to rain in the video? We lost most of this main event. This was a noontime show on the main line here at Joe Nall. Really exciting, amazing pilots. I think this was Team Carf. What?
I believe this was Carf. Yep.
Yeah, and so they do all sorts of different planes, not just jets. They do jets and prop-powered planes. And then Horizon was actually pulling out to do a bunch of stuff. Allie was going to fly and a bunch of them. And I was super bummed. They just pulled their planes back. And the funny thing is, when it rains, things keep going.
They do.
Largely, but then they do slow down. Like, they'll shut down the main events if it's raining really hard. It got harder rain after a bit, and so for that reason, this event kind of got shut down shortly after this clip. But we had to voice over this part because obviously there was music, and when there's copyrighted music, I just refuse to let them steal all the like $5 worth of ad revenue that we're gonna get, because there was like a clip that's 30 seconds. And they have bots that go around and just do that. So it's really frustrating.
And the music is cool when you're there in person. It's fun to hear, but...
Oh, and up on the main flight line, it wasn't glaring like it was on the 3D line. It was just like going to an air show.
Right.
It was very prim and proper. But at the same time, you could run right up to where they were flying and just stand there and film and talk. And it was it was a safe environment, but it was not like sticks in the mud. That's what Nate said.
Right.
And he was right. He was right about that. We were both concerned about that, and it was nothing of the sort. It was very fun, very light. So you guys will love it. Get to Joe Nall, and there's more coming. This is the heli flying with the airplane. Basically, this is where they kind of like called it quits. And so you may see that the video sort of abruptly ends, and that's just what happens sometimes.
The rain started picking up.
Yeah, incredible flying though, guys.
YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. Where are we? We're not at home. I can tell you that. I'm here with this guy from Horizon. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason is here with me. And we're gonna fly the Aeroscout right now. And it's a little bit windy. We're at Joe Nall, and it's been awesome. So stay tuned, we're gonna get started. All right guys, we're gonna get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the geotextile, even though we could do whatever. All right, here we go. Getting her up in the air.
There it is. It's your first flight at Joe Nall?
First flight at Joe Nall.
That's your first ever Joe Nall.
Super excited. We're gonna keep it down low so we don't destroy any of the wonderful Horizon property here. And I believe we're in safe. I'm feeling like we're in safe.
You're in beginner mode at the moment.
Okay.
Flip that left all the way back.
There we go. Now we're not in safe. There we go. We'll just do a little upside down with the wind. We'll just keep in the rotation, and then we'll bring it around here. Now, are we supposed to call out low passes, or are we good?
You should, yeah. So we're typically flying the pattern. Right now, the wind has been left to right pretty much the entire time we've been here this week, so we're flying that.
Got a little gustiness going on here.
It is. It's not the best weather day, but it's better than yesterday. Yesterday was a rain out, and that was unfortunate. And that's the good and the bad of Joe Nall. You never know. This time of year, you can get beautiful days. You can have a beautiful day and then a not great day. But that's why, if anybody ever comes, I recommend they come for at least 3 to 4 days.
Oh,
that way, you're going to get at least one good weather day, usually, or even two. And I think today, hopefully, we'll get better towards the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, compared to yesterday's rain, I think this is amazing.
Yeah, yesterday was unfortunate. I flew this Aeroscout numerous times in the pouring rain. Now, by the way, guys, I don't recommend that. It's never good to expose your transmitter to the rain or even your airplane to the rain. But nobody else was flying, and this is a fun fact. A lot of people, when they see this airplane, all they can think of is ugly trainer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is A, not the most attractive, and B, yes, we market and sell it as a trainer. But look at this, guys. Doing rolls, flying in the wind. This is my favorite recommendation of a first airplane because it is a phenomenal trainer, but check it out. Inverted, it does rolls, it does loops, it does knife edge. I take one of these with me almost everywhere that I go. It's my warm-up airplane, it's my bad weather airplane, it's my have a good time, don't worry about it. I never have outgrown it, even though I've been flying for over 30 years. I have tons of different models. I absolutely have a blast flying this thing every time I fly it.
I really like flying it too. It's fun.
It's locked in, and you got obviously AS3X and safe, and this has what we consider full safe. So the beginner mode, intermediate, and experience. Basically, beginner mode is like safe select on, and then the experience mode is safe select off. And what's nice is with AS3X, it's pretty locked in. But I will say, I flew this airplane even before we had the AS3X tuned for it. It just handles wind better than almost every airplane its size. I'll take this out in this kind of wind, but I wouldn't take even like the Apprentice 1.5 meter out because it'll get blown around. It's a big kite. This thing penetrates.
It's got good penetration. We know about that, camera crew. Sorry, I'll be good.
Yeah, you're making it look good. So we got a little bit of everything on the line. We got a E-Flight P51 1.5 meter that's been repainted. We got an old school Carbon Z Cub coming knife edge.
Look at this. Let's see if we can slow down and if we got a good pilot on the Aeroscout, we might be able to, oh no, we're losing the airspeed. I hear a scream.
And then for those that aren't familiar with Joe Nall, we are on what they consider right now the electric line. There's actually a total of 2, 3, 4, 5-ish lines, essentially. You've got the main line, what we call up top, and on that line they fly everything that's considered giant scale, which is over 80-inch wingspan for a monowing, over 60-inch for a biplane, and then larger jet aircraft. So up there you've got incredible scratch-built, half-scale, high-end EDF jets or high-end turbine jets, and then down here on the electric line, this is kind of like the general line that most people fly at now. This is all your electric park flyers, all your electric stuff that's under 80-inch wingspan. And so there's a wide variety of stuff down here. This is probably the most popular line now. There's more people here, there's more planes here because this is what the vast majority of us do in the hobby. And then a little bit further down, we've got the 3D area. Down there, they're flying giant scale 3D airplanes, a lot of big gassers, also profile foamies. And then in between all those lines, we actually have a 3D electric line and we have a float flying area, which is pretty awesome. And for those that haven't seen Joe Nall and have no idea, this place is huge.
It's huge.
There are tons of places for people to park and camp. I mean, there's thousands of people here. If you look around right now, in this area alone, we got many hundreds. It's a spectacular, once-in-a-lifetime thing that I think everybody should put on their bucket list. I'm glad you got to make it.
Oh, yeah. We are lucky to have the opportunity. Special thanks to the Camera Cruise folks for watching the kiddos.
Yeah. Special thanks to them.
We wanted to bring the kids, but we said 15 and a half hours in the car, plus lots of waiting around for Dad to talk to everybody.
Yeah. Probably not their idea of a good time.
Yeah, low pass, right to
low
left.
Low pass.
Woo! That thing is blazing fast.
It's pretty fast. Even on 3S, a lot of guys yesterday when I was flying it, they came by and asked, is that stock? It has plenty of power. A lot of guys literally look at the prop and go, that prop is small. It can't be that powerful, but it has plenty of power. No shortage of power.
I'm gonna keep it a little bit higher this time. I don't want to interfere with the other pilots.
Yeah, and that's the one thing to keep in mind at an event like this, and for those that haven't flown at a place like this, it can be a little intimidating.
Oh,
first and foremost, you have to have a spotter. You got to have a second person with you, keeping their eyes and ears open, making sure that they see and let you know of other people doing other things, landing, taking off, low pass, that kind of thing. Trying to prevent a midair, of course. Nobody's here trying to hit each other. And then, the other thing is you just have to understand people are watching you, and that makes it kind of nerve-wracking.
Oh, man, I'm used to it.
Yeah, you're doing good. Well, you're used to having
I was at the camera
hundreds of thousands of eyes on you.
Oh, yeah, right. I wish. If you could help me do that, that'd be great.
We're working on it. Aeroscout is just great for this environment. And see, this is the perfect kind of airplane that even though it's a trainer, a lot of people think, I outgrew my trainer after I learned how to land it. Nope. This is the kind of airplane you take to an event like this, you warm up on it, you get comfortable in this environment, then you break out your fancy stuff.
That's right. You got the break-in plane.
Yep.
Everybody's got to have a break-in plane.
Break-in plane, warm-up plane, whatever you want to call it.
You can do some cornholes.
And it's funny, I've actually had guys tell me that they've outgrown this airplane,
That is
and then
great.
they're struggling to do aerobatics with, say, a T-28 1.1 meter or whatever their second airplane is, and they're even a turbo timber. I'm like, go back to that airplane.
Yes.
Master this before you even try things with another one.
If you can master it, you're going to be a better pilot. Ooh, we got a nice little knife edge going here.
Yeah, another
Carbon
low-end
Z.
knife edge, low-level knife edge.
Beautiful.
So that carbon Z hub, that old one, had a lot of roll coupling and pitch coupling and knife edge.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a workout to knife edge that one really well. High alpha like that. The newer one's a little better.
Oh, we got a lander. We got a
Land
lander. Oh, well, no, I was
Oh,
just...
you're not ready to?
I was
Okay.
saying we got a lander.
And so for those that don't know, we actually have these sticks that we hold up as a spotter. You've got green painted on one end, which means landing on the green ground, or the black geotex. And then you've got the blue one, which means you're taking off to the blue sky.
Sure.
Simple system. It helps the other spotters see if you can't hear, because I couldn't hear the gentleman on the end, but now I see he's got the green stick up, which means he is landing. Well, his pilot's landing.
Sure. You want me to try to land it up here? No flaps? Or we got a lander? We got somebody
Yeah,
not
we got
landing.
one coming in. I'm not sure where he
Look like...
Oh, I think it's the A10. He's making another pass.
Oh, okay. We're going to go around then. I might need to stay down. I'll stay up here. We're good.
Oh, there's another Aeroscout. That one's got lights on it. He's just over there.
Oh, there is another
hang
one
out
over
with
there.
him if you can.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
Let's go hang out with our butt. Who else flying the Aeroscout?
I think it's a couple of pilot stations down.
I think it's lights, Megan.
It's got
Is
lights.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Let's do some formation Aeroscout flight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this.
Oh, he's hauling butt the other way. He's like, get away.
Get away from me. I don't want to get confused which one I'm flying.
Yeah, and that does happen. So here's a fun story.
Holy cow, look at that guy.
Every year at our RC Fest event, we have trimes for airplanes, and we'll have 5 or 6 or even more of these Aeroscouts up at one time. I admit, I actually lost sight of the one I was helping a kid with last year. I'm looking at the plane, he's looking at the plane, we're looking at the wrong one, and ours is like gone. It flew away to some farm. They found it and brought it to us, which is amazing. But that does happen, so you got to watch out for that.
So, how much longer do you think I got? I'm not really paying
Oh, man,
attention
you
to
got
time
plenty
like
of
I should.
That's what I love about this airplane too. You get 10 to 15 minutes on a 3-cell 2200 all day long.
2200 Gen 2, correct?
This right now we got a G1 in there. That's
Oh,
just what I had
G1.
in my box. Yeah,
No big deal.
Of course, in the
I'm gonna bring it down low while everybody's.
You
You got
can do
somebody
one or two.
landed,
Yeah, you got one guy landing, and outside of that, you're almost sky to yourself at the moment.
Man, that thing is just slowed down almost to a creep.
Yeah, that Cub is awesome. It can.
I love it. Can't wait to get my fingers on a Carbon Z T28.
Oh,
You want me to
that'd be
land it or
amazing.
just keep going?
It's up to you. How about you land it? I'll fly it a little bit.
Okay, I'll land and then Jason's gonna take it.
Let's do that. He's almost off the runway. He's
I'm gonna go
taxi
over?
So by the time you come around to land, we should be
Yep.
good.
Okay, good. I'll go ahead.
Landing.
I'll bring it around here. We'll get it back home, and then Jason will take it for a
Oh,
minute.
that's kind of cool. I think he might have the new Carbon Z Cub landing
Any
on the
paint?
old Carbon.
Yeah, there you go.
You going for the runway or you going for the grass?
Oh, I'm gonna runway it. I got to runway this.
Yeah. You're used to hitting a skinny runway.
I'm used to this runway's huge.
I
compared
know,
to
it
ours.
is. It's like 4 times as wide as yours.
I'm gonna see if I can get it on this runway, guys.
Center line. Oh! Oh!
We got the
That's nice.
4-foot rollout.
That's
Yes.
nice.
All right,
That was
Jason.
nice.
The
All
reins
right.
are yours.
Let's see what I can. All right, here we go.
Now this is where Jason's gonna try to make me look like I don't know how to fly planes. Okay.
A bit breezy out there is also a control
Oh, me?
line area. If you kind of see that off in the
Go
distance
to
there, which
Brian
is kind of
Phillips RC.
But yeah,
on
this
YouTube. Just
Aeroscout
go
is
to
an
YouTube
awesome
and just
flying
type in
airplane.
Brian Phillips and you'll see. Oh, you'll be easy. You'll be easy. You just gotta spell the name right.
one. We bought ones like you got.
Just add it. Just add it. Yeah. Hey,
Randy Baker.
nice to meet you, Randy. Yeah. We're gonna finish filming with this and then I'll come catch you, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah, good deal. Well, nice to meet you. We're meeting all sorts of people.
Yeah, an A10 taking off here, so I'll stay out of his way.
You're
Stay
good.
up high.
You're doing
On a
fine.
knife edge with the old Aeroscout. It's capable
Oh, yeah.
of that as well.
Yeah, Jason, yeah.
Great
He's
flying
good. He's
airplane.
good.
Took off and got upside down just as soon as he did it.
Yep. Yeah, this thing, it feels very symmetrical. And if you want to be flying one of these A10s in a few years,
Yeah.
no problem. You can do it. Oh man, that jet was way back here.
Yeah, some of those big
That
jets
about
come
hit
pretty
that
close
A10
down to this
just
A
area.
now.
little bit too far back, don't
Yeah, well, they're going,
all we
knots,
got.
200
And then what I love about this
miles
airplane
an
is also
hour.
how slow you can fly it. So I'm going to bring the power back, Just kind of hover it here in the wind.
Land it here. He's gonna. Are you landing?
Nah, I'm just hanging it out slow.
Okay, cool. We got the dual Aeroscouts here.
But I will go ahead and land it.
Okay.
Keep things short. I think we're pretty clear now.
Landing.
And I'm gonna bring it on the grass a little closer to us.
Yeah, do it.
Now, what I love also about this airplane is it's got oversized tires. This is really good, short, well-manicured grass, so it's not the best example. This stuff is really nice. This is a great place to fly, right?
I found one pothole the whole 3 days we've been here so far.
Oh, I'm trying for
and
that
it was
little
where
mark
they
line
had
there.
an RV parked.
Oh, I went a little long, but that works.
That's good enough. We don't have to walk too far now.
Nope. Okay. No walk of shame today.
Well, that was a good flight. I feel like we both got the jitters out.
Yep.
Now we need to do something insane.
Exactly.
Good flying, Jason. Nice to meet you finally.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to make it.
This is the first time we met in person. We've been talking to each other for years.
We've been working with each other for a while.
It's cool. We like working with Horizon. They make some good stuff. And you guys know it already on Brian Phillips RC. Support us. Follow the links. We'll link to the Aeroscout. It's a great plane. You'll love it. If you haven't started anywhere, good place to start. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
We have him in his natural habitat. Look over there. There he is. Hey, hey.
Pushed her in the mouth. What?
We got Fitz with Hobby View. It's amazing. We got the celebrity down here. And he didn't even know I was going to start filming, but here we are. Do you want to say anything to the camera, sir?
I don't know your money, do I?
Not that I know about.
Okay. In that case, we're good.
Yeah, well, this is Fitz. He runs his Hobby View channel. It is awesome. He does it's like mine, except he cuts out all the gaps, so it's actually appropriate length. So when he does,
I wouldn't say that.
He does a really good job, and so he recently got over his illness from being in Vietnam. So it's okay.
It's a Ho Chi Minh's revenge.
Ho Chi Minh's revenge. So
yeah,
he's
so don't drink the water.
To go. So check out his channel. You can see about his travels, and he does some cool stuff. He does a really nice job. And so I've been watching you guys forever. So you and a few others, but we'll see if we can catch them eating too. Anyway.
Oh, it's fine. I'm good.
Thanks for letting me interrupt your lunch. It was nice to meet you too.
I watched your stuff too, so.
What?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It was a slip of the finger. So
slip of the finger, that's right. Well, everybody makes mistakes. You're forgiven.
You have the best flying field ever.
Yes, right? You should come fly. You should come fly. Let's
get
on camera.
You just take 2 steps out the front door.
That's right.
And
no, sometimes you trip. But it's okay.
Some of us have to drive flying field, not on the front door.
It is really nice to meet you, Fitz.
It is.
So thanks, and keep up the good work.
Oh, you too.
Because I need to evaluate these things before I evaluate them.
Oh, okay. Well, don't use me as an example.
All right.
I barely know what I'm doing anyway. So.
Well, I'm going to let you get back to your sandwich.
All right. Well,
thanks
see you at the field, man.
Yeah,
we can,
for sure.
Bounce planes off each other.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Hey YouTube, it's Brian Phillips again. We're here with Brad. He introduced us to a bunch of cool people and you're from, where are you from?
I'm from upstate South Carolina, Anderson area.
And what's your flight field?
My flying field is Black Sheep Squadron RC out of Piercetown, South Carolina.
Very good. And what did you bring me to fly today?
Cessna 150 Carbon Z.
And he loves it. It's his Carbon Z 150T and he loves it. And so we're gonna fly it right now and hopefully you guys get a kick out of it. Thanks for watching. I'll probably go out and just be on.
Take off anywhere, I'll go anywhere.
We'll go out here and give him a little space to do his thing. I want to do just some nice little simple circles. We'll do a little inside loop. Give this guy a little bit of room. He's liking to be low. We'll just go slower. We'll just bring it up here and just park it. We'll just take a little break up there.
Put the kickstand down.
Yeah, that's right. I never fly this high, guys. You've never seen them this high in the sky, but we're doing it today because we got an L39 that's beautiful and it's a jet turbine flying with us. Brian Phillips flying with the turbine jets. Kind of got a reverse pattern here though, so I want to be careful. Give this guy a little bit of space. Boy, this Joe Nall is something else, folks. There's so many amazing planes out here and just doing all sorts of cool things. And we just love being out. I'm gonna do a low pass after that. Landing on 2.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I'm gonna get out of your way. So guys, if you've never been out to Joe Nall, you need to make it a destination stop. If you're into RC, you might as well make it a whole week, because you could spend a week doing this and you won't see half of it, because this is just incredible. And we are waiting for the L39 to land. He's cruising in pretty hot, so I hope he doesn't have to do a go around.
Nope, he made it.
He's good?
He's down.
He's down.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do a low pass. Low pass coming.
Low pass, low pass.
Is he off the runway? Yeah, he's
Yep,
clear.
he is.
Okay, good deal. So we'll do a low pass under the Carbon ZT28. Then we'll do a high-speed pass. And we're gonna go up into a big loop. And I'm gonna go hang out with my brother from another mother. Here we go.
2 carbons.
2 carbons.
2 carbons.
Who's flying the other carbon?
We got a couple of them.
That's Horizon.
That's a Horizon pilot.
Horizon
What?
pilot.
It's a PD. It's a product development guy. Oh, buddy.
Development.
If I crash into product development, do you think I'll get an award?
I would probably say
Oh,
you
buddy,
would.
look at that beauty right there. Who can do it slower? Oh, come on. Don't be cheating. You got retracts. Gotta love it. Gotta love the slow flight. Okay. It's dangerous. Dangerous. Somebody's gonna get killed up there. Come on, dude. You're the acrobat. Do the acrobatic stuff. Okay, cutting it down.
That carbon ZTs are nice.
These things are unbeatable.
Nice.
And okay, landing. I'm gonna give him some space here. Hey, I'm gonna go a little low over here, camera crew, just so we can get some of those trees in the background, because
Yep.
they are just gorgeous. And if you haven't figured out yet,
T28 is landing.
yep. I'm just giving him a little bit of room.
Yep.
T28's landing.
Yep.
Good
He's coming
deal.
in right now.
If you guys haven't quite figured out yet how amazing this place is, there are about 20 or 30 or 40 planes up in the air all the time. They're all the time.
Are you
Touch
landing?
and go.
No, you can't do that.
What?
I don't know, can you?
Ooh, I gotta give some room. Woo-wee! Let's do some formation flying. I'm not used to having other pilots. Oh, he's doing an upside down pass now. He's gonna show off and be awesome. That's
Cool.
better. That's cool. Did you catch that?
Yep.
That's a nice one.
I'm gonna give him the right of way here because he's so much faster than I am. Trying to keep in the pattern, and I am not used to pattern flying, that's for dang sure.
There's some 3D planes way down there in the distance over the pond. In the background.
Oh, buddy. Trying to keep it away from the flight line so I don't
Yeah.
get the air marshal all upset with me. I already did that once today. That was enough for me. Oh, somebody's honking. I hope it's not us. Okay, we're in a full landing flap and just take a nice steep approach.
Are
Touch
you
and go!
Are-
Butter.
Still kind of a bouncy bounce. Okay, out of the flaps altogether. He's right behind me. Look at that beautiful red, guys. How do you beat that? So gorgeous. I feel like they're gonna make us an FAA crash video, like what not to do. It's like if you're flying upside down the runway, make sure you yield left to right.
You're probably right about 6 minutes, Brian. on
6
time.
minutes of flight
Yep.
time? How do you want me to handle this, Brad? You want me to just fly till low voltage warning like usual, or do you want me to just take it down?
That's fine.
I was joking. We'll do a higher speed touch and go here. We'll try.
It's probably got more time. You want to go a couple of them.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do it if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all, sir.
See, the thing is, the way he's flying that HSD, I could probably outpace him, stay up there for a little bit and have a little virgin flight time here. Landing?
Yep, they're landing.
He's landing. told you I'd outpace him. He took off after me though, so. That is a pretty sweet plane. I gotta get my hands on one of those.
Yes. It's hard to get. They don't stay in stock.
I hope I didn't overfly that line there. Okay, full landing. Let's try a little get it to us. Let's try getting it to us. Let's see how slow we can do it. You want me to do a runway landing?
You can do whatever you want. It's a stone.
There it is. Okay, so that thrust reverse really came in handy there.
That was great.
We
You
obviously needed it
that
with
a lot.
this super short runway.
Yes.
Because we're not used to that on Brian Phillips RC. All right, guys, so Brad, special thanks. I appreciate you letting me fly your plane. Anybody who's crazy enough to let me fly your plane, you just hit me up at Nall, and I will be glad to fly your plane.
You haven't crashed one yet?
I haven't crashed yet, but I was trying very carefully because there's some very fast planes like this one here that's coming by about 199.9 miles per hour.
And then look at all the jets up there.
Yeah, and those jets are big, guys.
That's insane.
They're like if you crash those, it's like crashing a family car.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to do that. Well, anyway, special thanks. We really appreciate it, Brad.
Glad to have you here. Come back.
We will. We will definitely. All right, you do the same, guys. Thanks for watching.
And I think, yep, and land.
Yeah, it lands.
So he can say he has flew officially at the Joe Nall event.
I think it's cruising. That's going like 100 miles an hour slower. That thing is sweet. Hey, take a shot at this plane on the ground. They only flew it straight, remember?
Now listen carefully, you'll hear the scream. What I was going to say is if you're debating about whether or not to get into this hobby, just remember, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Get your little sport cup. Get your Aeroscout. Follow the links. You'll be helping to support us. And then someday you can come out to an event like this and you can watch them fly like this. And then maybe the next thing you know, you'll be flying one yourself. Just absolutely amazing. Making the camera crew work for it here. Love this one. Now, if it weren't already obvious for you guys, the reason he cranks it so tight there is because he's supposed to kind of stay in that area. If he goes, you know, like 20 more plane lengths, he's going to be over the electric line. It's not dead. Just the wind shifted a little bit. He might be getting ready to land.
I can't believe the flight time they get out of these huge planes.
Yeah, they'll burn 5 gallons of fuel
surprised.
or more in a flight like this. It's a Jet A. That is not kerosene. It's Jet A. It's not nitro. And that smoke, they burn a whole gallon or more. Every flight, they'll burn a gallon of that stuff, guys. You want to talk about killing some mosquitoes? Oh, by the way, if you notice, that's the mile-long runway that we're on top of right now. And then, so if you guys ever come out to Nall, you're going to love it, because right after this, there's going to be 2 beautiful warbirds, and you will have an endless supply of beautiful planes to watch fly. Let's watch this landing here. Nice, beautiful. This is a father-son combo right now. No, not father-son. Here comes the FW. High-speed Now they're going to try to bring it in close together, I would imagine, on this pass. Tightest formation as they can keep up with. Love the scream. Amazing. Looks like the Zero is just a touch slower than the FW.
When you two stay together and get next to each other, we've got about 20. Slow easy.
Oh no, we lost a couple of pieces on the cub. Make sure you're back here so they can see. face upside down. They're going to communicate Top Gun style. Folks, some of the most beautiful planes you'll ever see in your entire life if you come out here. It's some pretty good formation flying. They make it look easy, guys. It's harder than it looks. And while they're flying along, we got a couple jets getting ready to fly too. It just never ends here, guys. It just keeps going. We'll try to catch the landing. Now the guy flying the FW, this is his home flying field. So he flies here all the time. And I think that's how he knows the field so well. He knows every tree just like we do. Of course, at our home. Look at that. Beautiful formation. They're going to try to get it tight. Right through the trees. Got the 0 first and the FW second. Oh yes, nice. Beautiful. Wow. A real dinky glider that they're going to tow up, and it's going to be amazing. You can see the fire extinguisher there, and the gal standing to the left for good reference points. And yes, that's an outlet sticking out of the grass.
So
that's how serious this place is. They have outlets in the middle of the field, all over. It's amazing.
Hey, what's that thing poking out front?
You didn't hear any of that. It's a family show. We got to move over to the left just a little bit.
Well, I want to get him taken off. Don't let me walk into anything.
They'll be going way down.
Yeah, he's going to go that way.
It'll take them a second to get live. They might even hold up a wing just to kind of make it a little quicker.
The guy in the blue shirt down there that's filming, this is his plane.
Yep.
He's not even flying it.
No, and then the guy over here is from Australia.
Yep, he's flying the glider. Yep. And then the kid in the black t-shirt is flying the...
Yep.
He's going to tell him off.
It's very cool. Yep. There you go.
Wow.
It's a lot of plane in one spot. That is so cool. And yes, that is a Hangar 9 plane. We'll link to it. And I hear a Vario beeping on the transmitter. You hear that?
Oh yeah, I do now.
That's the Vario.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be an in-tow indicator too. I'm not sure. But see, now this is where you hope that somebody doesn't fly between you and the tow plane. So it would make for a very immediate transition. They're still going. Holy cow. Got to be at least 399 feet or so. Right there. Nope, not there yet.
Hold on. I can hear the Vario beeping. Can you?
Yeah.
I doubt you guys can
I'm
hear
sure
it.
they won't be able to.
Oh,
There
there
it
he
goes.
just separated. Good. She's going to get some speed. Get her flying.
I'm going to stay on the glider then.
Okay, so now the tow plane is going to just come down and land. Might fly around. Just wants to get that string probably out of the air because it's rather large and long. I don't know if he's going to put it down immediately or what. He might just drop the rope too. He'll do a loop with it because he can. Which is why we do this hobby, because you can. Yep, that's the Hanger 9. If you guys like that Cub, you can get one right now. It's an ARF. It's a little bit pricey, but I think it's the right thing for the job in this application. Phillips coming. He's going to land it. Maybe not.
He's going to fly because he dropped the string.
Yep, he just released the string here right in front of the pilots. Now he's going to go fly. We'll probably pick up the sailplane when he gets down a little bit closer to Earth. Oh, yeah.
Jay's right up there.
He's right there. Kind of reminds me of the drunk pilot demonstration.
That sound is
That ignition system is so
unreal. They're going to show him.
We're about to sailplane. Get down where we can see the weather. I don't think he's going to get up there and film it for hours. He's got a Bushmaster that just went through, right? I think that's like 140 inches, maybe 140. It's big.
Yeah.
Squishy barrel.
4 planes up right now, and then the jet that's going to take off.
I have a jet. I'm going to take them down. The tow plane's 166 inches. Oh, we got a gear.
He's at 308 feet right now. The glider is. Stay on the glider for a second.
Target. Run, Daddy, run! Here I come! This is crazy. He's gonna get him.
We're gonna come in for a landing.
So now they're gonna have a low pass of a jet underneath the sailplane. It's gonna be crazy.
He's dragging it.
Holy crap, he just dragged his belly for like 200 feet. That was a low pass.
Auto landing.
So he's landing. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Wow. it.
Really big. Comes a high speed. So next up is the F-16. It's taxiing down.
Try and catch his takeoff. He's ready.
I'll let you know when he's
Okay.
flipped around. Okay, so
Oh, I can see him.
all right, let's go ahead and switch.
All right, we'll
switch
launch.
over to the
Yep.
F-16 for a minute. Gorgeous.
I think he's gonna wait for him to do another pass.
Yeah, he's going to try to steal the show here. Here it comes.
There you go. Oh,
No
cool.
attention.
Ooh,
That's way up there.
filming blind.
So we got the big jet line.
Okay.
I'll cut a call out when he gets on the front of the line.
Your doors?
Beautiful.
Wow.
that's where you see it, and you don't just see it once, you see it about 100 times. By the time you're done, you're almost numb to it, and look at this. It's just crazy. You want to say hi on the video? Hey! Hey!
Say hi, Mark.
This is Mark. He yelled at me. South Carolina. I broke the rules. I was a bad boy, and he straightened me out. You'll never get my goodness. Okay, YouTube, we are driving to the airport, and we're just going to bring you along with us for a ride. We just got done at Nall. It was super awesome. Amazing. 41, and we had lots of fun there, lots of people we met, and it was an amazing experience. And we have to film while we're driving because we got to get on an airplane soon. And we were there for 4 days. Camera crew, interrupt anytime you want. Okay. There's not very many speed limit signs around here, we noticed, down in South Carolina.
Nope.
So like, you better pay attention when you see one.
Because that's the last one you're going to see.
We enjoyed it. It was awesome. We met so many cool people. If you came up and said hi to us, thank you for doing that. And special thanks to Brad. He was kind of one of the first people to come up and say hi. And we, of course, had lots of lengthy conversations with folks that we just bumped into for the first time ever, and I'm good at that anyway. Yes. But special thanks to just all you guys. Made it such a great experience. Pat and Uncle John for putting on that event is amazing. The amount of money, property, hardship that you guys had to go through to make that thing happen over the course of 41 years. And so we're very eternally grateful that you would let us be part of your lives. So thank you for doing that. Obviously, our little YouTube channel is just one small part. We keep calling it the RC ecosystem. We have to help people get in, keep them from being one and dones, or do our little part to help, and then try to encourage you guys to get back into the hobby. And if you're not in the hobby now, just wait longer.
You need to be in the hobby.
Yeah, it's an amazing hobby. There's so much to do, and you don't have to be flying a jet turbine at 199.9999 miles an hour. Yes. Or maybe a little faster. Never faster. Even though there's a speed limit at this thing. To be really enjoying it. Everybody has to start somewhere, and if you're starting on a Sport Cub or, you know, Aeroscout or, you know, an FMS, you know, offering or something from Aeros or Technum, and we love them all, but the thing is, somebody's got to start flying somehow, and we're going to give you some great options here on Brian Phillips RC. We're going to try to help come alongside you and get you through the ranks as quick as you can do it. And maybe in 5 or 10 years, you're going to be flying a jet turbine, or you're going to be flying a 3D plane like you stole it. Or maybe you will have actually stolen it. And when I say it, you're going to be flying as a sponsor for one of these big companies. And it's really cool because we're seeing these kids are like, you know, 15, 14 years old from all over the world coming in, and some of the best pilots in the world come to this event. So if you want to see what the upper echelon of piloting looks like, just come to Joe Nall and you will get that exact experience. And yes, so like I said, we're driving to the airport, so we just wanted to get this quick clip while it was fresh in our memory. We spent 4 days. First day, we were there from 11 o'clock till about 11 o'clock, really, p.m. And we started our day at 2:30 in the morning, getting on airplanes, running through terminals in Chicago to get to our destination by minutes. And it was very exciting and very long and very intense, but exactly what we wanted. Driving a rental car without headlights on is not the way to do it. There's a knob over there.
Just turn those on.
So just if you have to keep pulling the stick thing to turn on your high beams, you did it wrong. So just a couple tips. Brian Phillips always has great tips for you, and we had a great experience. American Airlines did a good job. We haven't died yet on any airplane crashes.
We're not home.
Congratulations. Good job on that. And we just hope you guys make it out sometime, whether you drive or you get in an RV or you pull a fifth wheel
and you know, drag the kids along. There's so much stuff to do, and we literally met the guys who own and operate this event, and they treated us like family, and they said, you come back, we're going to treat you like family, and they really do. They said park. I said, where do I park? They said anywhere you want. And I mean, they literally mean any. And by the way, they don't just have one full-scale PT-17; they have two in pristine shape. You go to an aircraft museum, and one of the bad things about the hobby is you'll go into some of these places and they're dusty and dead. This place is nothing but alive. You go in, and they may have an oil pan underneath the engine, but it's clean, and there's no dust on the wings. It is immaculate. Everywhere. Even the road could use another lane, but beyond that, it is a beautiful place. And it is a multi-mile road.
Yep.
You are driving for miles inside of the facility.
Yeah.
It is on GPS. You have to navigate the roads. You can turn, you can stop, you can get lost. It's incredible. It's bigger than almost anything. We used our rental car to get around. It was very good. But if you have a side-by-side, an e-bike, we love e-bikes on Brian Phillips RC. Yes. You guys hate them. It's hilarious. And so we're going to keep doing them, obviously.
Because when you come to Nall, you'll need one.
You'll realize, exactly. And we saw maybe 100 e-bikes.
Oh, at least.
And by the way, one of the Rising guys let me drive their e-motorcycle thing, or whatever you want to call it. And this thing was nuts. I about killed myself on it. It took me 10 seconds. And I popped a wheelie on accident. I'm not exaggerating. I'm a big dude. So much fun. Lots of great experiences. Tons of amazing companies putting stuff on. But really, at the end of the day, it's the volunteers that are making this happen. And that's what's so cool, is it's not just necessarily the Horizon Hobbies of the world, or, you know, the Buddy RCs of the world, but those are, you know, just a couple of the vendors that we work with out there, and we can go out and actually sit down, talk to those people, enjoy an adult beverage or two, or, you know, or maybe 3 or 4. But either way, we had a really good time, and those people are literally living the dream and helping you guys live yours. So if you guys had any question about whether or not you should try to make Joel Knoll a stop, I would highly recommend it.
Definitely.
Don't forget to bring an umbrella, bring a hat, bring some, what is that stuff you put on your skin, huh?
Bring some sunscreen.
Yeah, if you burn easily. And definitely come well rested. It will help. Yes. Because you're going to want to be there till about midnight or 1 o'clock every night at the 3D line. Things get a little rowdy down there, and it's awesome. We saw multiple crashes. We shot jets belly dragging 20 feet from our face, blowing smoke on us, like awesome. Coming straight at us at, like, I mean, ungodly speeds, going multi-100 miles an hour.
No.
We saw prop planes. Yes.
Only going 199 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's right. And at 399 feet of elevation, correct?
Yes.
So, and we got to get on the interstate here, so I'm going to wrap it up. But guys, it's been an amazing experience. Anybody who saw us, we really appreciate it. Brad, especially, you did a good job. Thanks for introducing us to so many different people, the locals. And we just love that you guys have incorporated us into your lives the way you have. And so it's been amazing. We even saw Nate Saylor from a distance. We did not meet him in person. He was there, but he didn't ever say hi, so that was too bad. We were hoping to hang out and just chill for, like, you know, most of the time we were there. So that didn't work out. But we did see lots of other people. And it was really, really
Everybody
cool.
was so nice.
And tons of people, military vets, people that were getting shot at to help earn and keep our freedom. So we appreciate you guys. You know who you are. We talked to you guys, and we met so many others. I can't remember everybody offhand.
We met Fitz.
He's awesome. We embarrassed him, and he was such a good sport about it. He was like, yeah, you can film me eating some food. So we did that. I met another guy that wasn't Fitz, I thought was Fitz, and he was an awesome sport.
Also very nice.
Very embarrassing, but we always point out the embarrassing details on Brian Phillips RC, because really, embarrassment is like the spice of life. And if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're in the wrong line of work if you're doing a YouTube channel. That's all I got to say. And I've always thought it was weird when people would drive and talk, but I can talk and do anything. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
So, guys, thanks so much for being a part of our little thing here on YouTube. And we know that you guys are going to help us make it bigger. We know you're going to buy some stuff from the links to help support us and kind of help us fund our journey. It was not free, obviously, not sponsored. Although next year it'd be nice if somebody would sponsor us, because it was super we loved it. It was awesome. It was really fun. We got away from the kids for once, which is kind of cool. Probably the first time we've flown anywhere together for how long? Many years, like decades. Yeah. So that was really neat. And so we appreciate you guys helping us to make this a reality. So that's our special memo to all of you that have watched this deep into the video. I don't know if we use the beginning or the end.
I have no idea what we're going to do.
We haven't decided because we have a lot of really, really good footage. And the camera crew, of course, is phenomenal. And so special thanks to you, Megan.
Tested my skills.
Guys, thanks for being part of this. And we're going to have more like it. Stay tuned. I forgot to mention that we're going to be doing the RC Fest, right? So, at Eli Field in Illinois. And so we're going to be doing that. And you can look it up on we'll try to put some stuff on Phillips RC about it. And then, of course, Horizon will have stuff about it. So obviously that's a Horizon event. So we'll be there working with Horizon. And hopefully, if you want to meet us, you can come out and meet us and make that event a success. And we hope to see you there.
We'll probably be there Saturday.
Saturday is our plan. So we really hope you guys are going to come and enrich our lives and see us out. So we can't wait to do it. And Megan and I were just talking off camera. I realized I probably should shout out to Dan with Buddy RC for having suggested that we go to this event. And then we also work closely with Jason with Horizon. So thanks, Jason, for helping to make this event possible with us and just, playing that role. So those two guys are big. Of course, obviously they're competitors, but they have poured a lot into us at Brian Phillips RC and helped to make all this happen. So when you guys are buying stuff from the links, whether it's, an M4 from the guys over at Buddy, or you're buying, a Carbon ZT28 from Horizon Hobby or something from Hangar 9 or whatever, you'll be helping to support the people that are helping to make this all a reality in our lives. So special thanks to you guys, a shout out to you guys for making us feel at home and giving us a cool event, and all the other guys that were around those guys. There are so many people involved in this event. It is not a one-man show. We were totally spectators. It was humbling experience and really awesome. So thanks, guys. But we just didn't want to forget Dan and Jason, because they were kind of a huge part of that, big parts of that, and behind the scenes. So special thanks, guys. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. We appreciate you being part of our team here on Brian Phillips RC. And from Megan and I, thanks for watching. There's going to be so much more. Megan, do you have anything to say?
It was a great experience.
Yep. Get to Joe Nall. You won't regret it.
Definitely.
We appreciate you guys definitely watching this video. It was a long one, but there was so much. And honestly, we had even more footage. We could have made it twice as long, but we had to clip out some stuff to just kind of keep the content shorter. But guys, questions, leave them in the comments below. If you want to help support us, Patreon, PayPal, and don't forget to smash the like button. That does definitely help us on YouTube for the algorithm. And if you want to buy any of the planes you've seen, we'll have links down below like we normally do. And we might even link to a couple of just the critical items that we had bigger videos. The Hangar 9 tow plane, the Aeroscout, the Carbon Z Cessna, yep, and the T-28, yep. Those ones. And then just as you know, we've got kind of like the master list down below. So if you want to support us and you want to buy something you saw, or you just need some help getting started, hit us up. We'll do our best to help you out. Thanks, guys, for watching. Talk to you soon.